So we're going to introduce another one of our wonderful sponsors right now, and we realized that we are Salt and Pepper. This is Charlotte Salt. My maiden name is Pepper, so. And Charlotte is the head of international marketing for IntraWorlds and is going to talk to us about why top law firms are investing in building stronger relationships with their alumni. So, Charlotte.
So first of all, I hate to disappoint with that sort of an intro. I'm not going to be rapping today. I only have a few minutes to share, so we'll get started right away. As Terry mentioned, I'm Charlotte Salt. I'm the head of international marketing for a company called IntraWorlds. A little bit about IntraWorlds. So who are we? Well, we are a software as a service provider, and we started in 2002 in our headquarters in Munich. We've since then expanded to North America, and our developers are actually sitting in the Czech Republic. So what does that really mean to you in this room? Well, we basically provide engagement platforms for specific target groups and talent in general. So when we're talking about law firms, a lot of the top law firms now are looking at alumni as a huge talent pool. And what is the best way to stay in touch with them? Well, it would be through an engagement platform. If we consider the career life cycle in regards to the ROI, if you think about the ROI of somebody who has been with your firm for short term, long term, regardless and inevitably nowadays, they're going to move forward in their career, whether they change career paths altogether or if they start their own business. Regardless, the days of staying with a firm long term are gone. So if you think about the investment that's made during the recruitment process, the hiring process, training, onboarding, and at the point that this person is now moving forward in their career, you have two choices. You can either allow this relationship to disintegrate, and along with that, most likely your investment, or you can invest further into it. You can engage with them further and nurture that relationship, which basically leads to, as you can see, business opportunities. So, for your firm, what does it mean for you? Exactly. What are these alumni going to do for you? So what they do is if this relationship is nurtured properly, you're going to be building some very strong brand ambassadors for your company. They are now going into a new firm, maybe a new environment. They're making new connections. Perhaps they're even bringing business back to your firm, or they themselves are looking to come back to the firm. If it is a rehiring opportunity, you have to consider these people are going to onboard quicker. They are going to understand the inner workings and culture of your company already. So your costs are significantly lessened just by simply staying in touch properly with these individuals. So as we talked about, you are going to be building strong brand ambassadors. Also, they're an excellent referral resource for you, whatever that may be, as I mentioned. So whether they're actually referring a friend back to the firm that they know is talented, would fit right in with the company culture, or whether they're actually bringing business to the firm as well. A lot of times nowadays, there's really specialized skills that are hard to come by. And you have to consider somebody who maybe even started with your firm as an intern and is now, furthered their career and has gained a certain expertise or knowledge in a certain area. Wouldn't it be great if you could just go into a platform and just look them up and ask them if they'd be willing to share a little bit of knowledge or look at a project with you? So you can also create that sort of knowledge network and alumni directory within the platform as well. So, as we talked about, positive brand exposure. You have no idea, as we talked about in general, the world is so global nowadays. You have no idea where someone's going to end up. They can help you generate different business-to-business leads, and they can also strengthen your international exposure and reputation. Quality referrals, of course. Invest your resources in the recruitment process and simply nurture these relationships with your alumni. And lastly, of course, there's this knowledge network. So alumni have access to external resources who can provide different business insights, as we've already talked about. In fact, more than 75% of alumni would recommend their previous employer to a talented individual or to their professional network. So you might wonder, how does this actually work? Well, we actually integrate with your CRM system or your ATS system. So whether you're using SAP SuccessFactors, LexisNexis, we have standard integrations that help to link these two systems together, therefore minimizing a lot of that manual labor. We also integrate easily with your social media networks for two different reasons. One, of course, to push and pull, so to push different articles, newsletters, events out through your social media networks, but also you can use it as a single sign-on option. So, as we know, recruiting great people is expensive, and an alumni network that generates just a few hires alone is easily worth 6 figures. Not my quote, but. So that's all I have for you guys today. We are available. We're actually set up just next to the cloakroom, so if I haven't spoken to you already, feel free to come by. We'd be happy to show you how the software actually works and how we can meet those business objectives for your firm. Thank you. Thank you.